Hi there, this is Mark Sellers, and I have a message for all of you leaders out there. Ever since I published my book, Blind Spots, The Hidden Killer of Sales Coaching last fall, I've been working very closely with clients on increasing their self-awareness and emotional intelligence. Now, if you are a student of either of these two areas, my hat's off to you, because studies show that the best leaders in the world, measurably, have high levels of self-awareness and emotional intelligence. Now, that's not the same as leaders who are very, very successful. There are lots of leaders out there who can be on paper and in the public purview be very successful, growing their businesses, growing their stock prices, the wealth of their companies, whatever. And there are a lot of assholes, let's be honest, right? So I'm not talking about being successful and being an asshole. I'm talking about being successful and really making a positive impact on people's lives. Memorable, lasting, positive impact on people's lives. So how do you do that? You increase your self-awareness. One of the things that I've been telling my clients to do is to catch themselves being themselves as a way to increase their self-awareness. What do I mean by that? Well, think about it. Self-awareness, right? I mean, it's like listening to yourself sing or listening to the tone of your voice. You go, God, is that really me? Man, I can't stand that, right? You have to take the time to understand yourself, to dig deep down, and really be brutally honest with yourself as a way to understand yourself better. But because this requires a lot of pain, usually, we don't want to go there. So we would rather allow our ego to rescue ourselves, and then we can just say, yeah, of course, this is why I acted like a jerk, or I got impatient, or I yelled at somebody because blah, 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 right? They don't get it. They're not working hard. They don't know what my needs are, whatever it might be. Letting your ego rescue you. You're never going to learn. You'll always have a stunted level of self-awareness and emotional intelligence if you act that way. So if you catch yourself being you, you have to be brutally honest in order for this to work. Because when you catch yourself, let's say, behaving in an unflattering way, rather than beating yourself up and saying, boy, I was a real jerk there, what the heck's wrong with me? Stop and ask yourself, why was that my reaction? Why did I behave that way? Or even if you're in traffic and you yell at somebody because they cut you off, or let's say you have this judgmental opinion of somebody while you're standing in line at a store. You know what I'm talking about. We're human and we do these kinds of things. So if you stop and say, quietly, privately to yourself, why did I behave that way? Why did I have that thought? Think about that. Reflect on that. That is the path to becoming more self-aware. And when you do that, you're then in a position, as Daniel Goleman says, to self-regulate, to prevent that negative, that unflattering behavior from happening again. It's not likely you're going to eliminate that behavior for the rest of your life. It's just you are you, and you're wired, and you can't rewire yourself. But you can get better. You can do more self-regulating and become the better, more impactful leader and coach that you want to be and that your people need you to be. So this week, as we're going through a lot of stressful times with COVID-19, stressful probably not just at work, but at home as well, catch yourself being you. Be brutally honest and let the lesson be learned. It's a golden one. It's a gift. It may be painful, but as Richard Rohr has said, great spirituality is all about what you do with the pain. So if you choose to learn from it, you are doing exactly what you should be doing. So learn from it, get over it, don't judge yourself. You're just human, but that's the path to becoming more self-aware and increasing your emotional intelligence. Be well this week, make an impact on others. Take care.